Howdy there, partner. This is your brother, the mighty one, Angel Snub 7, and we just want to be a little casual for these few minutes. I just want to, I guess, just present something to us that we may, I guess, take another look or think about this particular subject that I like to present for us to conversate and speak on. Now, I wish to make a confession that I am not the most smartest person in the world. I don't claim to be the most intelligent. I don't claim to be the most charismatic, the most handsome. Oh, I refuse to make such claims. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Intelligence is in the eye of the beholder. All these different things. And I don't make such claims. And one claim that I definitely would not try to brag about is my mathematical skills. Now, I can count money, and my mathematical skills is poor, but at this time sufficient. I don't know too much about geometry and trigonometry and all these ometries when it comes to math. I would never claim to know economics like Ben Bernanke. What's his name? The head of the Federal Reserve, of which, brothers and sisters, and I'm pretty sure by this time, we do know that the Federal Reserve has nothing to do with the federal government. It is a private corporation founded, I believe, around 1913, somewhere around the after or during prior the First World War. Something like that. Y'all correct me, because y'all are amateur historians, so you should know all these things, right? What I would like to say is that just recently, the chairman of the Federal Reserve just announced that they were willing to pump into this economy every 6 months until a certain goal is achieved in the economic status of this nation, a certain amount of billions of dollars, something like a bailout. They are bailing out the banks, giving more money to the rich. Nobody is investing in the poor. Those who could perhaps open small mom and pop businesses that could farm more land or do something with that type of money. No, we're going to give it to the rich people. We're going to give it to the losers, those who are rich and incompetent, to the mortgage lenders, the banks, until they invest into the economy and bring it back to where it belongs. Now, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a math whiz, all these different things. But something about this just don't make any sense. But then when I think about it, from where I am an expert in the method of operation of racist Caucasian people. That I'm an expert in. That I have studied for a long time. That is why so many of you do not want me to speak on those things. See, we have to understand the mentality of the racist Caucasian American people and Caucasian people in general, because it is their history. It is not a secret. It is not hate. It is your method of operation. Why do we call a person a criminal? To slap somebody one time and you get convicted of assault does not make you a criminal. However, if in 1981 you did it, 1982 you did it in 1983 4 or 5 times, you keep going to jail back and forth, you continue these behaviors that cause you to go to jail, and you are convicted and guilty of these things, then we call you a criminal because you continue to do these things that break the law, and you end up in a convicted of criminal accusations, and you plead guilty, and you are a criminal. The method of operation that we have seen over and over again in America is that the racist Caucasian people in leadership always believe they can buy themselves out. They can buy themselves out of problems and situations. I'll give you some money. So they offer rewards so you can snitch and rat out a criminal. Tell us about so-and-so. I'll give you $1 million. Sell your mama out. I'll give you millions of dollars. They always believe people are up for sale. Here, Negro, you can have your own talk show. Here, Negro, I'll let you vote. Here, Negro, you can put rims on your car. Here, Negro, you can have an Xbox, an iPhone. Here, we'll give you a rap record contract. Don't tell us about black struggle. Don't tell us about your ancestors. Don't talk about slavery. Be comfortable. I'm going to buy you out. The only Negroes that talk all this slave stuff are the ones that we can't buy. With the pretty car. Let's make a deal. That's how they think. And if I can't make a deal with you, listen. If I can't make a deal with you, then I'll shoot you on the balcony in Tennessee. Put a bullet through your neck. I'll cause problems for you. So when you stand at the Audubon ballroom, I'll blow you away with shotguns and pistols. I wish this was like the good old days, because the good old days, I could just go out and just hang you outright. Don't have to worry about nothing at all. But that's how they think. So here you are. You have these racists who are controlling, who head these private corporations called the Federal Reserve. We're going to try to buy ourselves out of this situation. But at the same time now, I remember y'all said that you have a high IQ. Black folks and other people have low IQs, while the great Caucasian people, y'all have high IQs, but look at the situation that you're in. And you steady going down, 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 and you won't tell your people what is happening, the truth. Even though they are suffering, they know things are much worse than what you claim, but they holding on to the great white hope. And so now we're going to buy ourselves out. It has not yet worked. So when you can't buy yourself out of a situation, what does the racist Caucasian leadership do then? Then they plan assassination. Then they plan war. They plan murder. Who is on the hit list? Let's get Iran. Who is on the hit list? Let's get Syria. Who is on the hit list? We working on China. We have to have a war. Because if we can get here and have a war, wars have always saved the American economy. And if we have war with the right people and win this war, we don't have to worry about debt anymore. These are murderers. These are criminals. They exhibit criminal behavior. What is a criminal? Who is a criminal? A criminal is a person that continues to act outside of law, that outside of what we call justice, outside of those things which bring peace to other life forms that's around you. So you will see. But it's also a sign of a nation that is in trouble, that they are willing to commit suicide in order to try to survive. Because their IQ is not as high as they claim. Because they are not as good and they are not angels as they claim. They are warmongers, peace breakers, and they continue this type of behavior. And you can continue to support them if you wish. But I'm letting you know, Caucasian American, Black America, Chinese America, all Americans, you need to know that your government is up to no good. And you are in worse shape than they tell you. They control your media, all that freedom of speech bullcrap. They control CNN, NBC, ABC. They're not going to allow the media to tell you just how bad shape that this nation is in. You are in the process of watching this nation fall as Rome fell, as all wicked and evil nations that fell before it. It's falling. You don't want to hear that, do you? Well, it's too bad because you're seeing it and you're part of the process. But if your leadership, if you got rid of your corrupt leadership, things might change. You might have a chance to save yourself. But you support these wicked people because you are a proud and patriotic American, and that's what they are hoping for. And while you are hoping, they are looking at hope is lost. So that's the end of my time.